Lines. Preface. Spring 1867. Dear Livia, how goes the writing? Have you penned any lines worthy of Whitman or Collins? A couple of years down the line, I expect to read your masterpiece, so I can brag about you, the sister with whom I spun tales in a cozy little loft. You have no idea how I now appreciate that cramped space. This short time at Fort Kearny has given me much gratitude for that roof over our heads. I wish I could tell you this experience has fulfilled my dream, but that, of course, would not be the case. I do not initiate controversial conversation, but unfortunately, I was dragged into one, and believe I ruffled a few feathers rather than gained any respect. I'm adamant about denying manifest destiny, no matter my superiors' opinions, but I don't plan on foisting my ideals on others just yet, at least not while I'm still perceived as green. It's relieving to know, however, that I am not alone. I met Custer's bugler, and after a swallow or two of some whiskey, he was sharing stories I cannot retell on these pages. But he sympathizes with the Indians who must deal with Custer's leadership, the breaking of treaties, and making of empty promises. It galls me so. But don't fret, dear sister, for now I intend to focus on the obedience that is expected by the military, as well as you. I just hope my values won't soon be tested. I have no regrets. I am certain that I'm following God's plan, that this is where I'm supposed to be. Fort Kearny is the only outpost in these parts not being attacked by Indians, and I'm proud of this. I lay my head each night with good conscience, and I have come to often think of Uncle George. And that thought brings me to a philosophical question for you. Is it possible to have a powerful connection with the deceased? I'm feeling a bond with our uncle, a bond beyond the rebellious nature of his letters. Deeper. I think he's trying to talk to me from the other side. After Franz was discharged, his friend Carl was promoted to captain, moving on to Fort Kearny with me, and he talks to his dead father all the time. But he's loony, Liv. I understand that he's still grieving even after all these years, but Carl's obsessed with his Vati. He thinks he's holding real conversations with the man. I'm not that bad. I just get a strange sense that Uncle George is warning me to stay away from someone or something, and my gut says it's Carl. Before Franz left his service, he was indebted to Carl for saving him, for carrying him to safety after being hit in the leg by Indian fire. But I'm not sold on that soldier. His details of that day don't add up. Franz may be loyal, but I am leery, and I'm glad Franz is on his way back home. If Karl's Vati brought us together as military comrades, then I can't help but believe Uncle George is trying to split us up. My eyes are blurring, so I must retire. Tell Mother and Father that I am well, and think of them often. Tell Franz to write soon, and tell Catherine to be patient with him. Hugs to Junior. All my love to you, dear sister. Blessings, Jonas.